Hi everybody, it's Gina. Welcome to the Library Mouse. Welcome back if you are not new. So today we are headed to the beach and it's chilly today, so it's going to be a day of beach reading with some friends. And then who knows what we will get into for the rest of the week, but welcome to this bookish reading vlog. So today I'm debating, I've started Beloved by Toni Morrison and I like it. I don't know if I want to read it on the beach. You know, it's a heavy book. It's not a light book. I also have finished Starfish by Lisa Fipps. This is for my middle grade series that I'm working on. And to go along with that, I'm also currently reading Fish in a Tree. This is by Tree-Lynda Mullaly Hunt. But I do have a totally different kind of book for me that I'm going to be reading. I got it from the library and it's by the author of Wicked. The other book that I picked up from the library, it is called Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister. It is by Gregory, Maguire. I don't know. I liked Wicked to about halfway through, and then it became a struggle for me to read. I don't know. This is hopefully a little lighter reading. I might take this to the beach instead, but it sounds pretty interesting. It's the it tells the story of Iris, an unlikely heroine who finds herself swept from the lowly streets of Harlem to a strange world of wealth, artifice, and ambition. Iris's path quickly becomes intertwined with that of Clara, the mysterious and unnaturally beautiful girl destined to become her sister. Clara was the prettiest child, but was her life the prettiest tale? I don't know. It might be kind of interesting. I like it when people take a basic story and then kind of twist it and go beyond. So I don't know. I might take it with me just to see, but I will definitely let you know. This book was excellent if you're looking for a mid-grade book. And yeah, so we're off to the beach. It is the next day and I'm getting ready for some bowling fun with my grandkids, but I wanted to share our little rescue journey. If you can see this little one right there, his mother's feral cat. She brought her kittens into our yard and we are going to we've tried to trap the mother multiple times, but we are trying to tame this one up so we can bring her in the house. Or him, I'm not quite sure yet. She will let me pet her now, but there's another one that will not. She's very skittish, but this one is a little bit better. So we're hoping to get a room ready because we cannot let them stay in our yard. We already have 6 cats. They're all rescues. And yeah, but what are you going to do? It's a catch-22. Someone has to take care of them. If we ever do trap mom, we're gonna do a TNR, which is a trap neuter release on her. But I can't find the other one, but who could resist that face? And we do feed her. Okay, yesterday was a great day at the beach. I did very little reading, but I did do some reading. Today I'm going bowling. I don't think I'm going to bowl though, just because the doctor thinks I tore my meniscus and I need to go for an x-ray today. He wants to make sure there's no bone involved because my knee felt funny when he was feeling it. So I'm going to pick up 4 of my 9 grandchildren. We're going to do a game or 2 of bowling. We'll probably get something to snack on and go to the park. And then I'm gonna go have my x-ray. But yesterday I did a little reading of this book. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I'm intrigued enough by it to see what happens. Right now we're meeting in classic Cinderella, the ugly stepmother and the two stepsisters. However, you're really feeling for the protagonist, which is the younger of the two ugly stepsisters. She's very caretaking of the oldest stepsister, who's portrayed as someone with some severe mental disabilities in this book. They're extremely poor. They've ran from England to Holland to escape something. We're not quite sure what. So, I mean, it's intriguing. I'm going to keep reading it. It's not going to be, I don't think, a DNF. So I did start that book. And I'm still reading Beloved and Fish in a Tree. So I have 3 books going on right now, but that's fine. It's generally how I read books. Because then if I get bored with one thing, I just grab a different book. So off to bowling, off to the park. We'll see you there. Cuties. Ooh, they're getting pretty close to being caught. There's Nellie. It has been so busy, so now I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot, just waiting for my Walmart order to get ready. I was babysitting this morning, and the previous video is me checking out the grandkids' library books because I wanted to see what they were reading. So I did bring with me Confessions of the Ugly Stepsister, but I didn't read it there because I was way too busy. If you have grandkids, you realize that just like you don't have time to sit down and read. And I find it's different than having my own kids, because when I'm with the grandkids, I just want to spend every minute like doing stuff with them. But I always figure, well, if there's ever any downtime, I'll just bring a book. So I'm going to get my Walmart order and then head home. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. It's sunny, it's like 75, it's perfect. I don't know what we're going to get into this morning. It's Saturday, so my husband has off, but later this evening, my son is coming over with 2 of his boys, and he's going to order some food and bring it over, and then we're going to go see our grandson in his football game. So there's like some time where he has to drop Charlie off and the football game doesn't start for an hour and a half. So since the game is close by, I said just come on over. So it's always something. Tomorrow we've been trying to get an appointment to set a trap for that stray mama cat, that feral cat. Well, she's not having any of it. This cat we found a year ago. She had had kittens in a tree, in the hollow of a tree in our yard. We didn't notice until they started moving around and were falling out of the hole. So we rescued them, brought them into the house, and the first time she did get trapped. And she lasted till the kittens were probably like 8, 9 weeks old. We put them in a bedroom upstairs that I was redoing, and she escaped out of a window. So the timing was good because we found homes for 4 of the kittens, and then there were 2 kittens left, and we kept them. We have not been able to trap mama cat since. We've tried. We've had 3 or 4 appointments for spaying, and we've had to cancel them. We've spent the last few months just getting her to trust us and like come up to us while we're putting food out, which she was doing. And then last week we put the food in the trap and she looked at us and took off. And she only comes back now. Yesterday she came back. I saw her come back and she just hissed and spat at her 2 kittens, would not let them eat, and then slunk away like wild-eyed. So she knows. It took her a while to even come close to the trap because we have the food next to the trap. So she won't go in the trap. I don't know if we'll ever be able to catch her. You know, and she just keeps having kittens. I wish there was a way. We asked if we could drug her, like put something in the food to make her go to sleep and then bring her in. And the vet that we talked to was like, yeah, no. But I think I'm gonna call, not the vet that the rescue uses, I'm gonna call my own vet and I'm gonna ask. Because I think that's the only way we're gonna get her fixed. So the kittens, the black kitten, I can pet. So we're gonna bring those kittens into the house, flea treat them for worms, tame them up, and try to find homes for them. But you know, it's the bleeding heart, but it's also self-preservation, because if we don't do it, we're just gonna have a million cats in our yard. And the neighbors are not gonna like it, even though they're not my cats. So that's where we are with the cat situation. So I'm gonna sit here and read and wait for my Walmart order to be done. I came out here to the garden. I have so many green tomatoes everywhere, but no red ones yet. Look at all of these. I think I have one little red one down here. You can just see it. But I have these plants. All of these beds are tomatoes. I mean, look at all of these tomatoes. My garden was neglected this year, I can tell you that. But profusion of tomatoes. So once they get red, I'll be very happy. And, got a cucumber. Flowers I love are my giant hostas. Just to give you an idea of size. There's my hand. I mean, the leaves are huge. Yeah, so this hosta garden has done really well this year. I should probably pick up my old bucket here. There we go. Well, this has been a crazy busy weekend. I have had no time to work on videos, no time to do any editing. I wanted to get a tag video out for tomorrow's Tag Tuesday. And I've just been on the go, go, go with really no time alone. But I'm checking in before I go to the cat rescue. I have been reading this book. I'm almost done. This is for my series, I want to do a middle grade fiction. This is Fish in a Tree. It's by Linda Mullaly Hunt. It's very good. It's very good. I am reading Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, which I find oddly intriguing. It's the story of one of the stepsisters of Cinderella. And with a totally different spin, nothing I would have ever imagined for myself, you know, if I was going to rewrite the story. But it's very interesting. It's by the same man who wrote Wicked. So I have been reading that, and I'm focusing on these two books, and then I'm going to move on to Beloved. I've already met my August reading goal, but I would like to get these books done. Having the library time frame, like, oh, I need to return this book, really does make me focus on my reading more, besides having YouTube. So, yeah, so off to the cat rescue. I'll take you with me. Today, I think, will be it. I'm just going to vlog the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll see how it all turns out.
3 Need for Speed discs. And second of all, what is this even for? Wherever.
Okay, well, that was successful. So my grandson and I, we went out to the cat rescue. I go once a week. They also have an ongoing yard sale. So I did pick up a couple books from the yard sale. One, The Queen's Fool by Philippa Gregory. Guilty pleasure. I do usually enjoy most of Philippa Gregory's fanciful historical fiction books. This one I have never read. I really love the other Boleyn Girl, and then I just went from there. So I have not read this one. And then I got this book because this is the author of Practical Magic, which I love as a movie, but I have to admit I've never read as a book. And it's Alice Hoffman, and this book is Here on Earth. So I don't know what this book is about. I just saw it and thought, oh, all right, I'm just going to grab this Alice Hoffman book. So those are some books that I got. But they're going on my TBR. I am not starting any until I finish the ones that I have. And now I'm just going to make breakfast. I have to clean up this kitchen, and today's supposed to be super warm, so I might spend some time like floating in the ice cold pool reading. We'll see. Okay, so I finished Fish in a Tree. Sitting out here is so nice outside. I love sitting outside to read. This was such a good book. Especially, like, I would have read this to my 4th graders. I wish I had found it. Although I'm trying to think of, I'm not sure when it was written, because I retired. Okay, retired in 2019. I don't know why I never read this book, but it's so good, especially for kids that have learning differences. But I'll talk more about that in more detail on another video. But yeah, it's really good. So now I'm going to be working on this. So I'm just going to sit out here and relax, enjoy some coffee, some flowers. I don't know if I'll get in the pool. Maybe later. I'll float around and read a little bit. But thank you for joining me for the last few days on my little bookish reading vlog, and I will see you soon on my next video.